we are teaching them what they should do one way or the other. We are either teaching them to put their pee and poop in the potty, and that's where it goes, or we are teaching them that the diaper is a wearable toilet. And they will learn that, and eventually they will be a much older walking toddler, still peeing and pooping in their diaper whenever, wherever, because that's what they learned from the adults who are caring for them, from their parents and from you. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and I am a mom of two, a professional working mama, and a sustainability professional. And I teach other new and expecting parents all over the world how that they too can naturally potty train their babies from as early as birth. Today, I have a message for childcare providers. This is for you. If you take care of babies in a daycare environment or you're a nanny at home, any kind of childcare provider, I want to talk to you a little bit about EC. And I'm based in the US, but I have heard from so many people in my audience who are also based in the US that it is very, very common that childcare providers will say no thank you when it comes to EC. And a lot of parents are very concerned about this. This may even be the number one concern that they have when it comes to the decision as to whether or not to even try EC or elimination communication, natural potty training with their babies, is that they're going to have to go back to work in a few weeks or a few months. And if they put their child in daycare, what's going to happen to their EC experience? Are they going to continue to make progress? And I'm hearing from so many people that they're trying to have the conversation with the daycare, they're trying to have the conversation with you. And so many providers are saying, no, we can't provide this, we cannot support this because it's simply not done. We don't do it until XYZ age, 2 or 3 years old. We don't have the resources. It would be too difficult when you have a 1-to-4 ratio of provider to child. It would be impossible at that ratio to do this. Maybe some of you don't even have a toilet in your room, in your classroom, and the nearest toilet would be a ways away in another part of the school. Maybe you have looked into it and you can't potty a baby in a potty because of health department reasons or sanitation reasons. Whatever your reasons might be, I just want to say that I strongly encourage you to reconsider because elimination is the fifth basic need of a baby. A newborn baby has a number of needs. They need to be fed, they need to sleep, they need to feel comfort and security and safety. And they also need to have their elimination needs met. And when that fifth need, which most people aren't aware of or are ignoring intentionally or unintentionally, the baby is going to cry a lot. A baby is going to cry a lot more if their needs are not being met. And so I encourage the families in my audience to introduce the potty between about 0 to 2 months, because this is the window of time when a baby is still becoming aware of their body. They're still learning what it feels like to pee or poop in a diaper or outside of a diaper. They are establishing normal. And so it is the parent's responsibility in the beginning to establish normal. Where is pee and poop supposed to go when they feel this urge? And yes, a baby is born ready to understand this urge in their body and to communicate it to their caregiver. This is an instinct that all human babies are born with innately. It's a survival mechanism that keeps them safe, it keeps them healthy, it prevents disease, infection, and death. When you have a newborn baby who is being taught to use a diaper, is being encouraged even to use a diaper, to overcome their natural instinct, fight through it, and soil themselves anyway, guess what? That baby is going to fight it for a little while, not forever. Eventually, they will succumb and they will stop worrying about it and they will just pee and poop in their diaper, which is very convenient for you, the caregiver. However, it's not convenient if these babies are crying uncontrollably in your care. If a baby is going to daycare at 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and they are still in that window where they're learning what's normal, it can actually help you, the caregiver, if you learn how to recognize and respond to that need the same way that a parent is. I know that it's stressful when you have multiple kids crying at you and screaming because they all need something. I'm a mother of two. And I've been around kids long enough to know that, yeah, it's really hard to make any decisions and to function when all the kids are screaming at you. But if you are able to even offer 1 or 2 times a day, right after a nap time, right after a feeding, right after lunch, at every diaper change, each of these babies is going to have a chance to use the putty during the day while they're in your care. And you're going to find that there's a lot less crying overall. That's going to make your job easier. It's going to make the babies happier. It's going to make the parents happier who are considering your facility to choose for their child's care. So I strongly urge you to consider this because it can actually make your job easier. And it is not enough to just say, well, it's not possible. Because I'm here to tell you it is possible. Babies are aware of this. This is absolutely something that they are learning. We are teaching them what they should do one way or the other. We are either teaching them to put their pee and poop in the potty, and that's where it goes, or we are teaching them that the diaper is a wearable toilet. And they will learn that. And eventually they will be a much older walking toddler, still peeing and pooping in their diaper whenever, wherever, because that's what they learned from the adults who are caring for them, from their parents and from you. If you've ever wondered why it's such a struggle to change a baby's diaper once they're 6 months and older, God forbid they're a walking toddler, good luck getting them to lie down without a fuss. It is developmentally inappropriate for you to be changing a diaper of a walking toddler in a horizontal position. It is a vulnerable position. It creates shame for the child. Whether you and they realize it or not, it is not what is naturally supposed to happen. And so when you are supporting a child's elimination needs by offering them the chance to go in the potty regularly, the same way that they would at home, you are supporting them in moving towards toilet independence by the time that they're walking. That means that you can have a 10 to 15-month-old baby who's on their own, walking over and going to the toilet on their own. And I'm here to tell you that is a heck of a lot easier to handle than a baby who is pooping in their diaper and you need 17 wipes to clean up the blowout. And newborn poops are one thing, but toddler poops are not cute. I'm sure you've dealt with this on your own before. But by the time they're eating solids, they're walking, they're talking, that is a full-sized adult poop that you are dealing with in a diaper. So your life is going to be much easier if you support that child in putting their pee and poop in the potty or toilet where it goes, because they're going to be able to do this on their own long before the other children in your care. So I encourage you to become a facility that supports EC. Distinguish yourself from the others who don't. Advertise this on your website. Show people, show parents that you do care about this, it is important to you, and you're willing to work with them. I guarantee you it's going to make everybody a whole lot happier. If you want to learn more about EC and you're just getting started, I do have a free quick start guide that you can download down below in the description box. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.